Brody back to pass. A lot of pressure, and they got him.
Like a bite and sow.
Thought they hit the ball there for a second, Dan, but at least he went down.
OCA Media Sports presents Panther Football.
Soul takes the snap and looks to throw. Lofts one toward the near side of the field. His receiver is Rice. He makes the catch across midfield to the 45, the 44 of Stoughton. I don't believe it.
Tonight, the Oregon Panthers take on the Milton Red Hawks in this exciting conference matchup.
Takes the snap and now looks to throw. Stones one on the corner out to Noka. He's got it! Peter Noka with the touchdown in the corner. What a throw from Ethan. An 8-yard touchdown pass.
This exclusive OCA Media broadcast of Panther Football is brought to you in partnership with these fine sponsors. The Village of Oregon, a great place to live, work, and play. The Oregon School District, actively building competency, character, culture, and community. The Oregon Athletic Booster Club, doing great things for all Panther sports. Your membership dues directly support our student athletes. Consider becoming a booster today. Oregon Area Cares Community Coalition, working to ensure a safer, more nurturing community for our young people to thrive. One Community Bank. Shackelford Heating and Cooling. Stoughton Health. J.L. Richards Prime Meats and Catering. And Wisco Industries. OCA Media runs on community support. To join our family of sponsors or donate directly, please visit our website at ocamedia.com for more information.
Looking deep, he's got his man, number 17, and that's going to be a catch by Colin Norland running down the field to the races, 77 yards.
And now, here are your announcers for tonight's game, Dan Dean and Darren Feller.
Welcome to Oregon High School football on this 12th day of September 2025. Dan Dean here along with Darren Feller, high atop the press box. The box top, press box, same difference. Oregon Panther Stadium. We have your 2-1 Oregon Panthers against the 3-0 Milton Red Raiders on this Friday night matchup. Darren, what do you think about tonight's game?
I'll tell you what, it's a great night for football. There's barely any wind, and Oregon looks ready as we get ready for the national anthem.
Pause a moment here. Beautiful rendition of our national anthem by the Oregon Band. Boy, it's a packed house tonight. It's youth football night. It's youth cheerleader night. It's youth everything night. It is going to be a ruckus crowd here. We've got a great matchup in the Badger Large Conference. Oregon 0-1 in the conference, 2-1 on the season. The Milton Red Raiders 3-0 on the season, surprisingly, and 1-0 in the Badger Large Conference. They're having a heck of a season. coached by former Oregon athlete Dan Prawl, whose father was the coach before here in Oregon. So kind of some roots going back to this. It feels like a little bit of a homecoming for him over there.
I would say so, Dan, especially coming back to Oregon, coaching on this field where you used to be a player.
He did actually coach over in Stoughton for quite some time, and some other assignments in between. And speaking of on assignments, Kean McCauley on assignment tonight, somewhere, nobody knows where.
Costa Rica, Colombia,
Venezuela. So the Red Hawks are going to be kicking off here. I believe Oregon won the toss, deferred to the second, or excuse me, Red Raiders won the toss, deferred to the second half. Boy, I'm just stumbling all over the place today, Darren. I'm counting on you for the hard carry tonight.
Choose your words wisely, sir. You got this. It's not your first rodeo.
There we go, good high end over end kick. Fielded at the 3-yard line. And met immediately right at about the 13, 14-yard line.
Just tried to hit that outside, but there was no place to go. Swarmed by a bunch of Milton Red Hawks.
Yeah, Darren Clay on the return there for the Panthers. But you're right, met with a group of Red Raiders. Excuse me, Red Hawks. Jeez Louise.
Long week at the office.
Red Raiders, Red Hawks. It's a lot of red. There we go. Pagels under center. Quick handoff.
The Panthers need to control that line of scrimmage to set up that pass early on in this contest.
And Mancusi there with the first carry of the game for the Panthers. He got a couple yards out of that. Oregon going with a no huddle. Pagel's now a seasoned veteran for the Panthers. A lot of experience there. Quick snap. And he hits Hermsdorf out in the flat, and it's going to be about a yard short of the first down.
Pass complete to number 7, Braden Hermsdorf.
It's nice to see Hermsdorf back on the field after recovering from 2 ACL tears.
He is quite the athlete down there.
Play results in a 6-yard game, brings up a 3rd and 2 for the Panthers.
And we'll see what Kissling has in his bag of tricks here. And Pagels takes the snap and a quick hands off. And he's going to be close. I'm saying he made it. First call of the year. They're moving the chains.
Mancusi on the carry, stopped by Ben.
Nice
Henschel
offensive push
and
by
Thompson.
the line.
That gain is good enough for a first down.
A little shout out to Carson Charmy there. Running right behind him there, picking up that first down. Fine offensive lineman for the Panthers there.
Looks like we got some one-on-one coverage to the near side right here, Dan.
Pagel's going to take it for himself. Almost breaks a tackle there. He's going to scoot forward for about 2 yards there. Going to bring up a 2nd and call it 8.
Pagels calls his own number. He's held up by Ben Henschel. Short game. 2nd down and 9 for Oregon.
The Red Hawks have been pretty good at snuffing out the run there early in the season. Haven't allowed a lot of points. Impressive showing last week against Sun Prairie West. You got Norland spread out wide left here. Pagels from the pistol. Oh, I thought about hitting Norland. Now he has him. Oh, what a great defensive play by number 7 for the Raiders there, Shefka.
Norland was wide open.
Norland, they made a fake throw, and he cut across on that slant. He doesn't get that hand up, and Norland is gone for a touchdown there. And Norland's got some wheels there. Panthers looking for the play from the sideline. Norland spread out wide left, right in the slot. And almost had a jump there by the Red. They're going to call it?
Yeah, I think they're going to call it. Let's see what the call is here.
And it'd be encroachment defense. That was a good hard count by Pagels there. Like we could hear it up here in the booth. You know what? I jumped up here.
That penalty will be assessed 5 yards. Down remains 3rd down.
Too much coffee, too much work.
A little extra caffeine.
Yeah. I almost needed a Red Bull just to get into the gate tonight, you know. Get the juices going.
Hey, it's warm up in the booth here. So the sun beating down today, a beautiful 85-degree day here. It's cooled off a little bit in the mid-70s now. Just absolutely beautiful Friday night for football. Pagels takes a snap. Quick handoff. And he's going to be about a yard, I would say a yard short of the first down there.
Off tackle. He's tripped up by Braden Shefka. Just short of the line to gain.
4th and 1. It looks like Coach Weber is going to go for it.
And so Ofre Adeo, I believe is how you pronounce his name. He's a sophomore. So if I've misspoken on that, my apologies. Good hard run by him there. And they're going to go for it on 4th down. I like this, aggressive early. And the false start there is going to change the tune for Kissling there. He's going to send the punt team out. Instead of 4th and 1, we're going to have 4th and 6.
5 yards, and it will be 4th down and 6.
Oh. And again, my apologies. I keep saying just force of habit. It's been 15 years of calling that out. But Weber, head coach for the Panthers, Weber. Good high punt end over end.
Right down to the 35. Red Hawks will take over 1st and 10.
Sutter's punt is down by Easton.
I'm going to blame it on the heat in the booth here, Darren.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
What'd you have for dinner tonight? What was your pregame meal?
I had a hot dog from down at the concession stands. I tell you what, a great hot dog. I encourage everybody to hit up those concession stands down there. Get yourself a pretzel. Get yourself a glizzy. Nachos. Popcorn.
Peanuts. Cracker Jacks.
Support your Oregon area boosters. And the Red Hawks. First offensive possession. Fitzke under center. Or excuse me. The handoff to Fitzke. He's going to rummage forward for about 2.5 yards. Cummings under center. Fitzke, the primary back for the Red Hawks.
Great pursuit by the Oregon defense.
On the tackle.
You know, I'm used to Kean doing the play-by-play, and I just fill in with a bunch of BS over here. So I'm not on the struggle bus, but apparently, Kean, we miss you up here.
I don't think you can get much service in the UP.
Oh, and a little flick and a nice play. That was number 33 for the Panthers for Rydell.
Looked like Jake Cummins wanted to go deep on that pass play, but he had to.
You watch him. He rolled out to the left, and he faked it, and then just kind of flicked it out there, and boom! Just hit him hard. That play got rushed there by Sebastian Sampampowski. The Red Hawks spread in a 4-wide set. And a quick handoff. Oh, no, a fake. He's going deep. And, came up with the catch. Nice catch by Weinert.
Lucas Weinert had focus on that play,
Lucas Weinert.
and the DB for Oregon got a little confused, and Weinert was there with a nice catch.
I tell you what, the fake sold me also, I'm telling you. Good play action by the Red Hawks there. Again with that 4-wide set. Cummins in the gun and fakes the handoff. He's going to roll to the outside in hot pursuit and wrapped up and taken out of bounds there.
Cummins looks like he has some wheels to the outside.
Out of bounds by Nolan Erfurt.
That was Erfurt forcing him out of bounds there after about a gain of 7.
Oregon needs to make a defensive stop here.
Second down and 3. Here comes some pressure. Oh, we got to have a hold there on that. Dumps it in the end zone and almost an interception.
Cummins pass intended for Max Grady. Ian Torgensen there on the pass breakup.
Yeah, it looked like Torgensen there. You were watching. He comes around, fakes it.
Third down for the Red Hawks.
Here comes some pressure on him. He tosses in there. You watch this, and a good breakup there, and then almost comes up with the interception.
That could have been a Johnny on the spot interception for the Panthers. Look what I found.
Good defensive play by Torgensen there. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 3. Man in motion for the Red Hawks. 2-back formation here. Here comes the handoff. And he's going to rumble forward for a first down. Going to bring up a 1st and goal. Again, Fitzke, the primary back there. He's going to get a lot of work tonight.
Fitzke off tackle, stopped by Torgerson and Jacob Hensel.
Fitzke, the leading rusher for the Red Hawks.
First down. They'll have goal to go from the Panthers' 6-yard.
The Red Hawks are definitely keeping the ground game active.
Yeah, a lot of runs and a big pass for the Red Hawks thus far. Cummins takes a snap. Another quick handoff, and he's met in the back there. In there like a biting sow.
Dan Dean, one of his finest calls.
Corralled in the backfield by number 52, Sebastian Sumpampakti.
Sampompowski just in there, just fighting through defenders and just wrapping him up. Loss of 4 on the play.
Brings up a 2nd and goal for Milton.
He takes a snap, looking in the end zone, and both receivers then the defenders slide down over there. That's going to bring up a
Cummins pass wide of the
3rd and goal. Sorry.
Ian Torgerson there on coverage.
Torgerson and Weinert, the receivers in the end zone, both
lost their footing.
Yeah. Probably, it's that time the temperatures dropped about 10 degrees. Maybe you start to get a little slick out there, maybe a little dew.
Increase the spikes on your cleats a little
bit. Not cold enough for a little frost on the pumpkin, but big 3rd down play. 3rd and goal from the 10 here for the Red Hawks. Oregon defense needs to stiffen up here. Takes the snap, got some pressure coming in, and just about had him in here, and he gets rid of it. Popped up in the air, almost intercepted.
Great defensive stand by Oregon.
All that pressure in the backfield. And starting with number 11 for the Panthers there.
Cummins tries to find Caleb Jagosinski over the middle.
Caden Breon just bringing the heat. You see him just chasing him down, And 2 more Panthers coming in hard on him. He took a hit there, too. Boy, to get that off.
Lucas Weinert on to.
Now, Weinert doing dual duties. The primary wide receiver for the Red Hawks and also the kicker.
This will be a 37-yarder. No wind to speak of.
Snaps down, kicks up, and no good. Wide right. Wide right. He had plenty of leg. Cleared the upright by 15, 20 yards, but they were looking. It was so high up, they had to see if it kind of crossed over that imaginary line above us. No doinks like last night.
No doinks. I was looking at the kids. I was looking at the ball. The kids told us no good.
Yeah, the youth football kids down there in the south end zone giving us the inclination that it was not a good kick, let's say.
A Scott Norwood push.
Break out the old Norwood if you want a little bit of a slice to the right. That'll give the Panthers decent field position at the 20-yard line. Pagels again under center, and the quick handoff, and the ball's dropped, and back on the ball immediately. Evans had that quick sweep from the end around, lost control of the ball, and it's going to be a loss of about 4 on the play.
It's a good thing that Braden covered up, just went down with the ball, not trying to pick it up and turn something into nothing.
The play brings up a 2nd and 14.
Well, the Panthers like to run that misdirection, those sweeps, those plays where, a lot of motion plays. Man in motion. Pagels takes the snap, going to run it himself. He's met by a wall of Red Hawks. Going to be no gain on the play. Going to bring up a 3rd and 15.
Milton was expecting an Oregon run there, and there was nothing available between the tackles on that play.
Minimal gain. Third down and 15 for the Panthers.
3rd and 15 here. I'd say look for Norland here on the pass play. He's going to roll out. Looking, he's scrambling. He's avoiding guys left and right. If he can beat one guy, he's going to get the first down. And a nice play.
Pagels picks up 7 yards on the scramble.
Pagels got some yards
back. That was Weinert again. Boy, that guy is everywhere. Both sides of the ball, kicking, running back, outside linebacker.
He's probably going to be homecoming king.
I had to do a double take because I was like, is that number 2 again?
Oregon will be forced to punt.
Punt for the Panthers. Charlie Fitzke back deep for the Red Hawks.
Fitzke, the running back, back. And the punt is blocked. And kicked into the end zone. And I didn't see who got it.
Touchdown.
Milton recovered.
Lucas Weinert with the punt block
and Weinert again with the punt block and the recovery. Call this kid's name on every play.
It's unfortunate. It looked like Milton had a lot of pressure up the middle. Somewhat of a jailbreak. Got to the ball.
Well, at some point here, Weinert's going to get tired. I mean, he's on special teams. He's kicking. He's on offense. He's on defense. But that's an impressive first. It's an impressive first 12, 13 minutes of the game here for him. Student section down there. Hands up. Snap is down, kick is up, and good on the extra point. Well, 2 minutes and 5 seconds left to go in the first quarter of play. The Oregon Panthers 0, Milton Red Hawks 7. This is Dan Dean along with Darren Feller on Friday Night Lights on Oregon Public Access.
Friday Night Lights. Have you ever read that book, Dan, or did you just see the movie?
It's a great book. Great book, great movie. Even a great little miniseries there.
Yeah. I read it twice. I was expecting the book to be without pictures, but I took the illustrations in with it, and it was great. Great read. For anybody out there who wants a great sports book, I recommend it.
Well, the Red Hawks special teams strike first there with the punt block and then recovery in the end zone.
Oregon here just needs to settle down, get back to their offensive game plan.
Looks like Clay and Evans back deep for the Panthers. And again, kicking off, Weinert. Good end-over-end kick, and Clay's going to let that go out of the back of the end zone.
Weinert's kick is into the end zone for a touchback.
And when do you think the high school game will make the adjustment on the kickoff? Instead of at the 20, go to the 30 or 25 or, college level.
I've been waiting for the college game to adapt what the NFL is currently doing right now. For those of you that like it or don't like it, you don't see a lot of returns in the NFL game, but from a safety perspective, it is keeping the players a lot safer. Yeah.
Agreed. There we go, Pagels. And hits Hermsdorf over the middle. That's going to be for a gain of about, they're going to give him the first down. Yeah, a gain of 10. They're going to put it right on the 30.
Hermsdorf having that 6'6" frame, easy target.
He was standing on the 30, and then you see it here, hits him out there, hits Hermsdorf, stretch forward, and then they marked it about 6 inches short of the first down there. If it's touching the 30, it's a first down because it started at the 20 for the touchback.
He's kind of got that Travis Kelce.
Well, Hermsdorf has he's got great hands. He's got speed. He's got it all. He's the full package. Snap by Pagels here. He's looking for his man. He sees him deep, and he has him down to the 25-yard line. Number 82, Wright, just turned on the jets. Had to slow up a little bit for the pass. Allowed the defender to catch him, or he'd have been off to the races there.
Pagels.
What a play! You see Pagels here, and he's got the arm. Kid's got a cannon. You just see he's got his man beat by about 3 or 4 yards. Slows down a little bit to catch the pass to allow the defender just to make the tackle there.
One-on-one coverage. Safety was slow getting over. Nice reception for the Panthers.
And nice reception by Wright there. Snap by Pagels here. Sees Hermsdorf across him. Oh! Should be a flag for a shot to the head. Thank you.
There it comes.
Jeez Louise. Holy, so I don't know if we can get a replay on that, but.
I just hope he's okay. He did take a shot across the middle.
I don't know what the debate is about back there. Both arms to the up under the chin of the receiver there. That's, in any level of football, that's a personal foul. I don't know what we're talking about down there.
And the officials are probably just going to talk about it. Is there a disqualification with that type of hit? Hermsdorf is down, seeking medical attention. They're just probably going to check him, make sure he's okay.
I don't know what took so long for that call.
Signal is a personal foul against the Red Hawks.
You watch here. Here he comes over the middle here. Catches it and just helmet to helmet, right up under the chin. Yeah, we hope Hermsdorf is okay down there.
Waiting for the officials to mark this off.
Should be half the distance to the goal. Should be 12.5 yards. They were at the 26, so they should be down to the 13-yard line.
That penalty advances ball to the 12-yard line. It will be 1st and 10 Panthers.
Panthers looking to strike right now. Get the equalizer.
Well, they were moving the ball well on that first series, and then they were going to go for it on 4th down close to midfield, but they had that false start penalty. But just right back at it. I feel really good. The Oregon offense has looked great all season long thus far. A little bit of a slow start against Stoughton, but beyond that, they bounced back nicely, won that game. Here we go, handoff Pagels, and a little confusion there.
Milton snuffing that out right away. 2, 3, 4.
It was almost a counter play, but I think they were confused.
After minimal gain, 2nd down.
It's going to be about a 3-yard loss on the play.
Correction, a loss of 3 on the play. 2nd down and 13.
With Hermsdorf out right now, what do the Panthers need to do, Dan?
Well, this is, I would look for Norland here if he gets single coverage over there on the left side. He split wide left there. They look like they're going to double cover him there. They got 2 defenders over there. I believe they know that. They're doing their work, and Pagels is scrambling outside, and almost a nice catch there.
Pagels and pass intended for Braden Evans.
Pagels was looking for a receiver.
Yeah, Evans tried to drag his feet there and kind of reach for that. Pagels on the run had just kind of chuck it just a little bit further outside than he wanted to. That's going to be the end of the first quarter.
The score, Milton 7, Oregon 0.
Through 1 quarter of play, the Milton Red Hawks 7, your Oregon Panthers 0. Well, it's been a good first quarter, a lot of action. The Oregon offense has held the ball a long time in the first quarter. This long sustained drive here, their other drive. Milton with very little amount of time on offense. A missed field goal on a decent drive that they had, but then the blocked punt and recovery in the end zone for the only score of the game thus far.
Yeah, it's early in the game. Both teams are trying to figure each other out.
A lot of action, a lot of offense for not a lot of score thus far. But the Panthers in striking distance in the red zone here. Third and 13. Yeah, we'll call it this from the 16.
It'd be nice to see Oregon do a bubble screen right here. If you got your man one-on-one, get the ball in his hands quickly.
And Pagels rolling out to the right, looking for his man in the end zone. He's got him. Touchdown, Panthers!
Looks like Braden Evans got the touchdown.
Braden Evans with a great snatch there.
Ethan Pagels pass complete to number 23, Braden Evans.
You see Pagels rolling out here, running right towards our cameraman. He's lofting it with touch in the end zone, and boom, boom, both feet even. Not just one, but 2 feet.
Just a little tap dance on the side.
Snap down, and the kick is up. And we got a whistle there.
The extra point is no good, and with 11:52 remaining in the half, the score is now Milton 7, Oregon 6.
We'll see if that extra point comes back to bite the Panthers there, but Panthers on the board. Oregon faithful. Boy, they're jazzed up down there. Boy, it is a packed house tonight. We got the extra bleachers in the south end zone. We got the band rocking out there.
We got cars stopping on 14.
I don't know if they're stopping. I don't recommend that. It causes a traffic problem. But they're honking.
They're honking.
They're honking, that's for sure.
Scalpers out in the parking lot, Dan.
There's a guy on a tractor rolling by really slow, though, checking the game out. I can appreciate that. Yeah, Coach Weber talking to the official over there, saying, hey, man, did you see my guys play? Pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. He's like, yeah, it is. It is.
Oregon with some size with the receivers. Braden Evans, 6'2".
We have just a great receiving core. Erfurt kicking off here for the Panthers. It's a line drive, taking, oh, big hop, live ball, and he dives on it. I don't know if intentional or unintentional, but that was a great line drive, end over end bouncer by Erfurt there. No chance of a real return. Ball at the 17-yard line.
Milton will take over 1st and 10 on their own 17-yard line.
Now the Panthers defense could use a big stop here.
Milton may elect to keep the ball on the ground here.
Gonna rumble up the middle for about, we'll call it 8 yards.
Fitzke off his perch for a gain of 7. Jacob Hensel on the stop.
Oregon's defense needs to tighten the screws a little bit here.
They're looking for a pass against some pressure by Sebastian Sampampowski. The throw, and almost picked off there by number 24, Hensel.
Cummins pass intended for Caleb Jagosinski, incomplete. Jacob Hensel there on the pass breakup. 3rd down and 3.
Hensel playing great defense on his man.
Had some tight coverage, and Sampampowski just providing that constant pressure on the quarterback all night long thus far. Quick snap, does the fake, rolls out to the left, dumps it off over the middle, and a big hit by Erfurt.
Cummins pass complete to Carson Riddick for a 1st down.
Riddick held on to the ball, though.
Stop.
Cummins put that ball right on the money. Nice pickup for Milton.
I'll say Erfurt put a lick on him there. Lucky that he held on to that. Boy, sometimes you hear those footsteps coming across the middle when you're a wide receiver like that, and it's not pretty. Here we go, Cummins taking the snap again, and a quick handoff to Fitzke. He's going to rumble forward for about 5 yards. He's got himself some beef that he's running behind there. Lined up behind, I don't know if I pronounced this right, but Schwarwanas. He's 6'4", 295.
Woo. What are they feeding those kids?
I don't know. I think all of Milton. Here we go, snap by Cummins. Looking for his man across the middle. Has number 10. He's going to come forward for about a gain of 15 there. That was Biddick again.
Cummins finds Carson.
Yeah, Biddick is an easy target. It's 6'3", 180 pounds.
Weiner and Biddick is targets. You see him come across the middle there.
Down to the Panther 39-yard line where it will be 1st and 10 for the Red Hawks.
He gave that little kind of stunt at the beginning before he kind of released on that. Gave him a chance to get open. Man in motion for the Red Hawks, and a quick handoff, and a nice move, and a spin move there by Fitzke. He's going to get about 5 yards again on the play.
The thing I like about Fitzke is his feet are always moving. He's always looking to cut.
Well, it looked like he was going to get hit in the backfield for a loss there, and he made a good cutback, then a spin move when he was going to get hit at about for a 2-yard gain, and ended up getting 5 yards out of that play. Good pursuit by the Panthers there, just a couple nice moves by Fitzke. Man in motion, Cummins with the snap, a handoff again to Fitzke. He's going to cut to the right. He's going to rumble forward for about 8, 9 yards, 10 yards.
Yeah, Fitzke looks to be the cornerstone of Milton's offense.
Now you see him taking, he makes that cut back to the right there. Maybe a little block in the back by the Red Hawks there, but sometimes when you have that easy of a run, you got to take a look at that. And boy, we see on the instant replay there, maybe a block or two in the back. But who am I to criticize an official? I was not doing that, for the record.
The Zebras.
Quick snap there. He's going to look for his man deep. And he hold on to it. Touchdown. Nice reception there by Pernot. Boy, and a nice throw by Cummins there. It was actually pretty darn good coverage there. The official looking to see if he actually held on to the ball to the ground. And Pernot did.
Oregon had decent man-on-man coverage, but Cummins laid it in there.
Well, he couldn't have put that in a better spot.
Lucas Weinert on to attempt the extra point.
Weinert again in for the extra point for the Red Hawks. Well, just like that, Milton strikes back with a score of their own on offense. Snaps down, kicks up, and is good. And there you have it, 8 minutes to go in the second quarter of play. The Oregon Panthers 6, Milton Red Hawks 13. Dan Dean here along with Darren Feller. You're watching a presentation of OCA Media Sports.
Do you think the band could play a little Louie Louie? Maybe something from the 70s, 80s? We'll skip the 90s.
Well, I mean, everything in the 90s was amazing, so.
Oh, here we go.
But I tell you what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping they're going to play Jump Around in the third quarter.
You know how much noise that would make in Oregon with these aluminum bleachers?
That's what I'm hoping for.
All right.
Looks like Weiner to kick off again. And Evans and Wright back to receive for the Panthers.
Weiner handling the kickoff.
Good end over end kick. That kid's got a leg on him and through the end zone.
Weiner's kick soars into the end zone for a touchback. Oregon will take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Well, the Panthers' offense has been, rolling along pretty good thus far here. See if they can keep that going. I didn't see if Hermsdorf made it back out there.
I did see him on the sideline, and he may have had a gash on his chin. So it looked like they taped him up.
Here we go. Pagels under center, takes the snap, rolling out to his right, looking for his man across the middle, hits, through the hands of Hermsdorf.
Pagels pass incomplete, trying to find Hermsdorf. 2nd down.
With Hermsdorf's size, that ball was put right into his hand.
Boy, just through the fingertips there. Tell you what, Hermsdorf is one of those guys, if you can get it anywhere in the vicinity, he's usually reeling that in. Nolan spread out wide left. Quick handoff up the middle.
This is going to bring up 3rd and long.
And it looked like Mancusi again on the carry. I think he got about 4 yards.
Brings up a 3rd and 7 for the Panthers.
We'll call it a 3rd and about 6.5. Here's where having Hermsdorf in the game, pays off. Just being able to hit him on, one of those little out routes for the tight end. And, some good pressure by the Red Hawks defense there.
Ben Henschel and Jack Kemp combine on the sack of...
You see him, you see Henschel and Kemp coming in there. He's both wrapping him up. You could tell he was looking for, right deep there. You could see in the instant replay there.
Yeah, when the pocket closes that fast, all you can do is tuck and run.
Needed another second or two. The kick's gonna bounce out of bounds at the 47-yard line.
Sutter's punt out of bounds at the 47-yard line. There is a flag on the play.
And a flag on the play. Gonna be a 30-yard punt with a flag. See what our fine officiating staff has to say here. 6 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in the first half of play.
Oregon cannot allow Milton to go down the field and create another scoring opportunity.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah, the defense played, pretty well so far. In that last drive, Milton was able. It's been a couple big pass plays that have been the bulk of Milton's offense there, and some hard-nosed running, on the ground there by Fitzke. They're gonna mark it off. They're gonna call. I don't know what they're calling here. I didn't see any call by the official. But I know the offense is coming back out. And they're about to march off. I'm assuming a penalty that occurred before the ball was. It's a 15-yarder, so I think there's some kind of unsportsmanlike conduct penalty, and it must have occurred. Maybe it was a roughing the kicker. I don't know. I was watching the ball down on this end here, but. Whatever happened, they went over and talked to the coach on Milton. They went over and the Oregon offense came back out, new life here.
That 15-yard assessment results in an Oregon Panther first down.
Oregon just needs to capitalize here. Let's get a couple big plays together.
And rolling out, and they're saying incomplete. Looking for Evans there on the sideline on the out pass.
Looked like Pagels was eyeing up Hermsdorf across the middle, but he drew some double coverage.
Getting reports that it's just chaos in the stands down there. Standing room only. A buzz, excitement.
Nothing to see here.
And a million children down there. Boy, never been happier to be up in a 90-degree press box. Pagels rolls out. You look at the call zone number, and he's forced out of bounds at the 41-yard line.
Pagels looking for the edge, escorted out by Caden Purnott. Brings up a third down in distance for the Panthers.
So it's going to be about third and, oh, wow. One guy marked at the 41, the other guy marked at the 40. I don't know what that's about, but call it 3rd and 8 here. Pagels from the pistol. Evans in motion. Snap, handoff, and that's going to be a nice run there. Breaking one tackle, breaking two tackles, and that was the sophomore, Ofre Adolph. And I apologize if I'm butchering the name there. You see him at a nice cutback, and boy, breaking that tackle there, making a cut. Slicing and dicing. Oh, he's just a sophomore. Oh, he's got some wheels.
Feed the beast.
Man in motion, quick handoff, and he's going to call in his number again.
Carriedo again, this time up the middle. Evan Jasinski there for the stop.
It'll be a 2-yard gain on the play.
For the Panthers.
2nd and 8 from the Red Hawks 38. Panthers offense methodically moving down the field.
With this kid running the ball, it's going to keep Milton's defense honest enough where they have to respect the run as well as the pass.
A quick snap. Pagels in a handoff again. And drug down at the 35.
Carriedo again, this time off the right side. Lucas Weinert there on the stop. 3rd down and 5.
3rd and 5 here for the Panthers. See what Coach Weber's got up his sleeve here. Again, I think a great spot to hit Hermsdorf. Another quick handoff. There's no gain.
Oregon might be forced to go for it right here.
I think you're in one of those spots, you're kind of in no man's land. If you kick it in the end zone, they get the ball at the 20. You know, I mean, you got 5 yards to pick up that first down. You really want to keep the momentum going. Hard count at it. Pagels trying with that hard count again. What happened? Timeout. Timeout, Panthers.
Timeout, Oregon. That is.
Well, I tell you what, I like slipping Hermsdorf out there and hitting him. You know, he's got good hands. You know, he's good for that 8 to 10 yard, reception there. And we see some of the youth football boys down there in the south end zone.
There's my song, Dan.
The overflow.
Louis.
Louis.
You cannot go to a high school football game, basketball game, and not hear this song.
Well, it's a crowd favorite. I think you can even go to a college football game and hear it.
Badgers at Alabama tomorrow, Dan. Who do you like?
Well, I mean, as much as I hate to say it, I've watched the Badger. I was at the Badger game last Saturday, and boy, it was not a good-looking first half. They play like they did in the second half. You're thinking they're playing Middle Tennessee State last week. So, and Alabama coming off of 2 losses. I mean, they're hungry. I'd be surprised to see them lose 3 in a row. So, all right, here we go. 4th and 5 for the Panthers. Pagels under center. Takes the snap. Looking for his man deep. He's got right. And broken up on the play by number 12 for the Red Hawks there. Looked like Matthews.
I do like the play call, being aggressive down the field, but it looked like Norland was wide open.
He had Norland, and I thought he was going to hit Norland over there. Wright ended up with the safety, the safety over top with the double coverage there. I could see Norland walking. You see him come over here. You can't see it, but you had, well, the camera pans, you had Norland, but Wright in double coverage there. I like the aggressive play call, though. I think if the Panthers are going to, have a shot tonight in this game, they're going to have some aggressive play calling. Coach Weber not afraid to do that. And the quick flip. And a good open field move and another spin. Here comes a ball out, and he's got it. And that looks like Breon stripped the ball out and then recovered it himself. What a huge play by Breon.
Max Grady of Milton had Green in front of him.
Boy, so he made an open field move there, but Breon, he tried the spin move on Breon. He said, He said, give me that. That's a huge defensive play.
Big turnover by the Panthers here.
The senior, Caden Breon, he's got a different number this year, so it's kind of confusing me a little bit, but number 11 this year. But what a play on the defensive side of the ball. Tried that spin move, and in the middle of that spin move, he just ripped the ball right out of there. Pagels looking for a man. Hits Hermsdorf. Oh, what a catch. What a catch.
Looks like maybe a short of 6.
He must have had about 2 foot of vert to catch that. Watch this right here. Pagels sees him coming across there, and he throws it. And watch that. Oh, just outstretched arms. I might have been exaggerating on the 2 foot of vertical, but
nice focus.
Boy, it looked like it in live action. Nolan spread wide left. Right there, quick handoff. He doesn't go down easy.
Parieto is stacked up the line of scrimmage by Carter Thompson. Second down.
Boy, the young kid, Parieto, he runs hard there. He runs it, takes two guys to take him down. He doesn't go down easy. I'd like to see him get something in the open field here. I don't think anybody could run him down. He looks like he has some jets on him.
5'11", 190-pound sophomore.
Yeah. Snap by Pagels. He's rolling out to the left, looking for Nolan. On the sideline, just oversheets him. Caught by the Milton coach over there. Was that Prawl? I couldn't see if that was Prawl or not. No, that wasn't Prawl. One of the other Milton coaches.
Even though
I remember when Dan Prawl played, he didn't have hands like that. I'm just saying. Yeah. No, he had great player here in Oregon. Great player.
I know Pagels was in hot pursuit there, and he almost could have tucked it.
He's been on the move a lot tonight, but that's part of their game is to roll him out and look for, and look to make something out of the plays. He can run it, he can throw it, and a fake. Oh, the fake to right and a quick handoff to Parieto. He's going to be stopped for no gain, and Milton's going to take a timeout here, try and preserve some clock, with it being 4th and 11, with 1:55 left in the first half of play here. Milton wants another shot at getting the ball back.
No Packers on Sunday, Dan. What are we going to do with ourselves?
We're going to watch every other game.
Okay. How's your fantasy team looking?
They're looking phenomenal. Looking phenomenal.
No injuries, no curfew breakers?
Nah, no. So far, so good. Got this guy in my league, Cody Reindahl, that didn't have faith in the Jets, and I told him the Jets were going to rebound. No Aaron Rodgers this year. They're looking good, and he talked tons of trash.
They got this guy playing quarterback called Fields. I've never heard of him.
He was hating on him. Hating on him.
Okay.
He's a hater.
I'll tell you what, Aaron Rodgers looked really good last week.
Aaron Rodgers surprisingly looked good also. Not bad for a 52-year-old guy playing in the NFL.
Sean Sutter on his month with the Panthers. Charlie Fitzke back for the
Fitzke back for the return. Suter punting for the Panthers. A little bit of a high snap. The kick, end over end, and gonna fly out of bounds here at about the 27-yard line is what we're gonna call it.
Setter's punt is out of bounds, and Milton will take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
Yeah, I got a little shout out to my great-grandson, Jackson, watching the game at home. He might only be 2 months old, but he loves golf and football. So,
2 months old?
well, yeah. I mean, you could be 2 months and love football and golf.
Did you leave the remote in his hands so you could just channel change?
I did.
He wants? Good.
But he has it on OCA Media because a wonderful, wonderful broadcast. Here we go. Cummins with a quick pass to the outside, and heck of a move there.
Cummins pass complete.
Whoa.
Ridden out of bounds by number 12, Declan Lowry.
Lowry with a nice tackle out of bounds as somebody came up from behind and shoved him. Not lucky to not get a 15-yard penalty on that. You watch here. I don't know if we'll see the end of the play here. You'll see a nice spin move there to avoid the tackle. And you see Lowry come and make a nice tackle here and take him out of bounds. And as he walks away, one of the players, if we can keep it going, the player comes up from behind him and shoves him. Right there. Yeah, look. What the heck? Yeah. Head on the swivel, Lowry.
Just a little tap.
It'll be about a 5-yard gain there for the Red Hawks.
Toting the ball for the Red Hawks. Caden Breon there for the stop.
Breon with a nice stop. Cummins in the shotgun. Rolling out to the right. He's going to run for it. He's going to get the first down there out of bounds to stop the clock with a minute 13 left.
Cummins keeps it. Scampers out of bounds.
Are they going to say he didn't make it? Oh, they're going to say he didn't make the first down marker. I'm not going to say that. Hey, listen. I mean, the Panthers catch a break sometimes, but I mean, from our vantage point up here, certainly looked like he scooted across the 42-yard line there, marked at the 43.
We'll take it.
Third and 1 here. Cummins with the snap. And he's going to scramble again, getting some pressure, fakes it, and he's going to scoot out of bounds for the first down this time.
Cummins again chased out of bounds by Parker Riddle, but not before he picks up a Milton first down.
Cummins is definitely forcing the Oregon Panthers to stay in their lane.
He's mobile. You watch him here, and he gives a move right here, getting a little pressure, then does that little pump fake, kind of freezes the defender for a second, gives him a chance to get a couple extra yards. He's played well on the season. A snap to Cummins. He's dropping back in the pocket, getting some pressure, and run out of bounds by Sampompowski.
Cummins is flushed out of the pocket.
Almost had him in the backfield. Sebastian Sampompowski almost had him in the backfield there. Able to scurry away there.
Second down.
I'll call it 5.5 yard gain. 58 seconds left to go. Takes snap, bobbles it a little bit, and he's got some pressure, a lateral pass, and he's in trouble back there, and he's ate up on the play by number 4, Brady Hook.
Great pursuit, Brady.
Brady, who was roped down by Caden Breon for a loss.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a loss of about 5 on the play.
Bring up a third down and 9 for the Red Hawks.
And they
take their first.
And the Red Hawks should be their second timeout of the half, with 45 seconds left to go.
I do have to say, as I look at Milton's uniforms, they remind me of Texas Tech, the Red Raiders. Don't
yes, yeah.
They also, from afar, they got the Houston Texans feel as well.
Boy, a beautiful night here Temperature still in the low 70s. A packed house. 1,000 children running around down there in the stands from the reports I'm getting from my inside sources in the grandstands.
1,000.
Minimum 1,000. Maybe 1 million. We don't know. All right, here we go. Snap by Cummins. He's looking for his man. He's going deep. And then, just overshoots him. That was number 14. He's looking for Grady again.
Yeah, but Erfurth was there to pop him.
Yeah.
Cummins pass incomplete. Brings up a 4th down for the Red Hawks.
Let's see if they're going to are they going to go for it here? I don't know. With 39 seconds left, I could give the Panthers really good field position with 3 timeouts. I mean, if I'm the Panthers, I'm pumped about this. We get a stop here. You just have to make sure if it's a deep ball that you just knock it down. You don't grab it because that ruins your field position. And Cummins rolling back, looking for his man in the flat. And a nice defensive play there. Beautiful play there by Entz. You see him?
Nick
Entz just lays out. Oh, full extension.
They will take over 1st and 10 at the Oregon 38-yard line.
Beautiful defensive play.
Well, Oregon still has some time here.
That's great. 33 seconds left.
Couple quick hitters down the sideline.
Well, it wouldn't surprise me to see him hit Evans out here, or maybe he takes a deep shot with Noland over there. Wright's got some good speed. And the handoff. Let me get a timeout here real quick. Perfect. That's going to be a gain of 9. Hey, I tell you what, Milton not expecting that, the quick handoff to Mancusi there, and he gets 10 yards out of it, and we are able to stop the clock.
And the clock is running.
Well, stop it. Take the time. I don't know why we're not taking the timeout. Oh my! We just let 20. Another handoff. I guess we're content with letting the clock run out.
Brought down by Evan Jagosinski. That's the end of the first half.
That's going to do it for the first half of play with your Oregon Panthers 6 and the Milton Red Hawks 14. Dan Dean here along with Darren Feller. You're watching a presentation of OCA Media Sports. And folks, just stay tuned for our halftime show. We're going to have the Oregon band down there. We're going to have the cheer squad. We're going to have all sorts of festivities for halftime. We'll be back with some first half stats and your second half of play.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are in for a treat, and it is a youth night, not only for football, but it is our youth dance clinic night. So coming up next is our OHS dance team, accompanied by 45 future high school dancers. and Dance Clinic participants. Back over to the pep band under the direction of Allison Yeager.
Thanks for watching OCA Media, your home for Panther sports.
This exclusive OCA Media broadcast of Panther Sports is brought to you in partnership with these fine sponsors. The Village of Oregon, a great place to live, work, and play. The Oregon School District, actively building competency, character, culture, and community. The Oregon Athletic Booster Club, doing great things for all Panther sports. Your membership dues directly support our student athletes. Consider becoming a booster today. Oregon Area Cares Community Coalition, working to ensure a safer, more nurturing community for our young people to thrive. One Community Bank. Shackelford Heating and Cooling. Stoughton Health. J.L. Richards Prime Meats and Catering. And Wisco Industries. OCA Media sports broadcasts are made available free with the support of our local sponsors and community. To join our fine family of sponsors, email Paul at ocamedia.com. You can also donate directly at ocamedia.com/donate to help us continue to provide this service to our community.
Want to be a part of something great?
The Oregon Athletic Booster Club needs your help.
It means providing student athletes with positive experiences to help them succeed on and off the court.
Make sure I have the right gear and equipment I need to succeed.
Your donation will create a lasting impact in our community.
With your donations, you will help me in achieving my goals.
We need your support.
We are part of something great.
Everyone has a ritual, that small thing we do to keep us focused.
But what do you do to keep your head in the game?
To drown out the self-doubt and support your mental health.
Because being your best isn't just about taking care of your body.
It's about taking care of your mind and mental health.
Find the resources you need to keep your mental health a priority.
Love your mind.
You can't protect your kids from everything, like forgetting their lines in a school play, rejection by their first crush,
no.
or missing the game-winning goal. But you can protect your teens and preteens from serious diseases like meningitis and cancer by following the recommended adolescent schedule for HPV, Tdap, meningococcal, and flu vaccines.
Hi, I'm Officer Krantz, the school resource officer.
And I'm Larry Mayo, the Director of Transportation for the Oregon School District. And today we're here to talk about bus safety and what that means for you as a driver.
Under Wisconsin law, a driver must stop at minimum of 20 feet in front of or behind a stopped school bus. Failure to do so could result in a fine up to $300.
Hello, my name is Kristen Buskugger, driver for bus number 5. Today we will take you through a student pickup. As I approach the students, I activate our flashing amber lights, which warns motorists ahead and behind that the bus will be coming to a stop. As I open the door, the flashing red lights activate. The swing bar and the stop sign come out. I check to make sure that traffic is stopped in front and behind the bus. Then I motion the students to cross the street. They enter the bus and find a spot to sit as soon as they can.
Hi, I'm William. This is my friend Brady. We're teaching kids about getting on a bus safely. Under no circumstances should you ever just walk across the street or run across. You always need to get permission from your bus driver before you get on.
All right, the bus driver waved us across. Now we can cross the road.
Hello. Hi. Hello.
Hello.
Thanks for watching out for our students.
Please drive safe out there.
The impact of a meal goes well beyond feeding our bodies. Because when people are fed, futures are nourished. Everyone deserves to live a full life. And with your help, together we can end hunger. Join the movement at feedingamerica.org/act now.
Look, Mom, I'm on TV! OCA Media rocks!
And welcome back to the second half. Your Oregon football on this 12th day of September 2025. Oregon Panthers versus the Milton Red Hawks. Dan Dean here along with Darren Feller. The first half of action was an exciting first half. A lot of offense, not a lot of scoring. One offensive touchdown from both the offenses and one from the special teams of Milton. Milton with the 14-6 lead. Oregon's defense, I thought, looked pretty stellar in the first half there. Made a lot of big plays when they had to. Nice fourth down stop there at the end of towards the end of the half. The turnover there. The second half is going to be tough. It's going to be tough for the Panthers. It's going to be a hard-fought battle. These two evenly matched teams. The playmakers from Milton there. Fritzke, Cummins, and Weinert accounting for 90% of the offense. For Milton there. What do you think, Darren? What do you think we need to do here in the second half to keep things going for the Panthers?
I think you almost have to contain Cummins and also look for Weinert. Weinert's going to get the ball a lot on the ground, but then also Cummins also has him in the backfield as an outlet to pick up some yards if need be. But if Oregon just holds their defense tight, the secondary defensive backs are playing tighter on the receivers and getting some good secondary help. I think this could be a good second half match.
They move the ball pretty good there. They put up we don't have any stats here for the first half. I do apologize. But they moved the ball well up and down the field. The Panthers did. And I would see that moving forward into the second half. I could see the Panthers building on that.
Yeah, and there looks to be, if the receivers are covered, Pagels may look to just tuck it and run a little bit more, whereas Milton's defense is going to have to be honest and maybe put a spy on him so he's not getting loose.
Yeah, and Milton's going to get the ball to start the second half of play here.
Oregon will kick off to start the second half. Nolan Erfurth handling those responsibilities as always. Charlie Fitzke, the deep man for the Red Hawks.
Fitzke's going to be the deep man.
Erfurth going to be kicking off here for the Panthers. Packed house here. Youth football night. Youth cheerleader night.
1,200 kids in the stands.
12,000 children. There's Erfurth with a good end-over-end kick. Going to take actually a bounce at the 10-yard line. Going to bounce back to the 5, and he's in trouble. The pride of the Panthers there. Oh, nice little cutback's going to allow him to get up to about the 14-yard line. But boy, that could have been disastrous for Milton to start the second half.
Yeah, if that ball would have taken another funny bounce.
Yeah.
Number 48, Carson
Ryberg on the stop there for the Panthers.
First and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Do you know how to make 1,000 children happy at a Panther football game?
How's that?
Take them all to McDonald's for Happy Meals.
Here we go, split back formation in the backfield for Cummins. Takes a low snap, quick handoff. He's going to be around the end, and he's going to break through for about a 14-yard gain there is Fritzke.
Fitzke off the right side, Nolan Erfurth there to...
Erfurth on the tackle.
Fitzke sees the hole. He's going to run right through it.
He's got a lot of speed. And I tell you what, if I'm Dan Prowl over there for Milton, I'm just going to keep hammering away with Fritzke until you stop him, and then I'm going to unleash Simmons throwing the ball. Again, another quick handoff to Fritzke, and he's going to run again. Ooh, a big hit there. Oh, dang, that was Breon. It's going to be close to a first down. They're going to call it a 10-yard gain.
39-yard line. Where it will again be first and 10.
That's what Oregon does not want, is Fitzke getting loose, seeing the holes, picking up yards.
Yeah, he's making it to that second level almost every time running the ball, and that's you're right. That's not a good sign. And Fritzke again, he's found another big hole over. He's got some big boys to run behind. It's going to be another 9 to 10-yard gain. Man, they're going to call it 10.
Another gain of 10.
Boy, you look at big number 77 there.
72.
Joseph Stephen, 6'1", 310. Swarwana, 6'4", 295. 6'1", 265. 6'3", 260. That's the offensive line. That's the offensive line he's running behind, averaging about almost 290 pounds if you divide it out across the board there. And here comes another handoff to him. And oh, he sheds a tackle there in the backfield. That was a nice move and cut back to the outside. He's going to get 15 yards again.
Yeah, Fitzke did a good job switching direction.
Boy, they had him in the backfield. And he made a nice cutback move and was able to get some big yards out of the play.
To the Oregon 32-yard line, where it will be first and 10.
Snap by Simmons, and again the handoff, and ooh, he held on to it himself that time. He's going to inch forward for about a 4-yard gain there.
Milton keeping the ball on the ground.
Sampompowski had some good penetration that time. I think it's the first time in this series of downs he hasn't been double teamed, which is a smart move by them, because on that right side of the Panthers defensive line there, he is a pretty daunting force over there. Double teaming him has been a smart option for them. And again, he's going to tuck it and run. He's going to get about 6-7 yards. I think he's going to get the first down there, but it'll be pretty close.
Again calls his own number. Jamison Nowak ushers him out.
I'm going to say he's about a yard short.
I'm told by the friendly people at the concession stand that they have a key in their possession. If you find that you're missing a key at some point,
somebody's missing a key. It's at the concession stand. Key to the back door, key to the camper.
Could be the key to somebody's heart.
Ooh, that's deep.
That's going to be another first down for the Red Hawks.
Against the green, stopped again by Jamison Nowak.
Oregon needs to find a way to put a stop here. Milton is just grinding it out on him.
Just a constant diet of run here. Either hand off to Fritzke or Cummins calling his own number. And there's Fritzke again through that gap. He's going to get about, we'll call it 5 yards.
Fritzke off the right side, stopped by Caden Breon.
Breon on the tackle there. Going to bring up a 2nd and 5.
Gain of 5 on the play, brings up a 2nd down for Milton.
And again, no real reason for the Red Hawks to air the ball out, to take a chance of an interception or something along those lines if they're just getting these large chunks of yards on the ground. Panthers going to have to stiffen here. Another handoff to Fritzke, and he's going to rumble into the end zone. That's going to be a touchdown for Milton.
Into the end zone for a Red Hawk touchdown.
Fiske saw the hole, he hit it, put up 6 for Milton.
Yeah, some nice blocking on the offensive line for the Red Hawks there. You watch and you look at, boy, they just got some beef up front there, and they just made a hole for him, just shot right through the middle of it. Well, if I had an offensive line almost 300 pounds, 6'2", 6'3", 6'4" across the board, I don't know if I would ever throw the ball. Snaps up, kicks up, and it's good. And just like that, to start off the third quarter of play, Milton drives down the field, 83 yards for a touchdown. Took about 3 minutes and 52 seconds off the clock there.
I think that's what Milton wants to do, use the prowess of their offensive line, wear down the Panthers, defensive 4, and just keep pounding the ground.
The Panthers offense is going to need to come up with a response here. Going to be a big offensive series for them. Milton came out and did exactly what they needed to do, which was put some points up to start the third quarter, which is a solid, sustained drive. And only one third down that whole drive. Weiner going to kick to Evans and Wright. Or excuse me, Clay, Evans and Clay. Clay's going to field the ball at the 2-yard line. Makes a nice cut at the 20. And the 30, turns it upfield. Oh, I don't know if you want to go backwards there, but brings it up to about the 45-yard line. That was a nice return by Clay.
Nice. Get to the outside.
You want to tell a guy, though, never go backwards on a kick return there. He made a stutter stop and then took a step back, and then that was a nice return, though. Gave the Panthers good field position at their own 44-yard line for the first drive of the second half. Nolan and Wright split out left. Pagel's in the gun. quick handoff. Could be about a gain of 3 on the play. Mancusi on the handoff there for the Panthers.
Now to the Oregon 47, second down.
2nd and 7 for the Panthers here.
Looks like Evel Knievel. Just went by us.
Man in motion. Quick pass out to Noland. Makes a cut back. He's going to have the first down and more. Out to the Red Hawks 43-yard line.
Nice
That's a nice cutback move by Nolan there.
Absolutely.
You see him out in the flat there. Makes the catch and then, boom, turns it back. Carries the defender a few yards with him. Nice gain for Nolan. First down for the Panthers. In Red Hawk territory here. Pagels from the pistol. Mancusi with the handoff. And he's going to be hit at the line there. Going to be a gain of about, we'll say 2.
Mancusi inside, cut down by Carter Thompson. 2nd and 9 for the Panthers.
Looks like Adoa's checked in for the Panthers.
Evans spread out wide to the right here. Snap. Got some pressure on him. Had Hermsdorf over the middle.
Pagels looking for Braden Hermsdorf, broken up by Lucas Weinert.
Weinert again on the defense there. But Weinert, playing wide receiver, playing defensive back, playing
Iron
kicker,
Man football,
playing special teams. Well, he had himself a first quarter, I'll tell you that. I like this man matchup on Evans over here. If I'm Pagels, I want to look for him down the field. Steps up and he gets a little pressure and he's taken down. He was down. Ball came out there, but the ground can't cause a fumble at any level.
Pagels is dropped behind the line of scrimmage by number 52.
That's going to bring up a 4th and 10. You'll see he was looking for, you can see, that was right in the picture there, but he was looking for either Wright or Evans on the outside there. Just couldn't quite get away from it. Ball came out when he hit the ground there.
4th down for Oregon. Sean Sutter on to punt.
Sutter back to punt for the Panthers here.
For the Red Hawks.
Good punt towards the sidelines there. Take a bounce. Roll inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Dixie's punt is down by number 45, Brennan Hinderman, at the Milton 9-yard.
For those of you Brewer fans out there, they are leading the Cardinals 4-0. Cubs won today, beat the Rays 6-4.
Nobody cares about that.
The baseball season could be condensed a little bit because
I just meant because it was the Cubs.
Oh,
everybody wanted the Brewers update.
Okay. See if Oregon can pin Milton's ears back a little bit.
Snapping another handoff. He's going to break it to the outside here, and he's going to have another 15, 18-yard run for Fitzke. I don't know where he's at for, stats definitely well over 100 yards by now.
Fitzke off the right side for...
Fitzke just sees the outside, and he hits it fast.
And he turns it to another level there.
First down, Milton.
That was about an 19-yard gain. You see him, he just kind of hits that outside perimeter and just turns on the afterburners there. Erfurt, if you're the defensive back, you're making that tackle over, that's never a good sign.
No.
And now he's going to air it out. And almost had his man. I think that was Weinert again there.
Or Biddick. Does he look like Carson Biddick?
Oh, Vidic, sorry.
Jacob Hensel there on the coverage.
You got better eyes. You got glasses on, that's why.
I'm farsighted. I just need these to see everything close. I am definitely farsighted.
Here we go, Cummins with the snap, and again, the handoff to Fiske. He's going to rumble forward for another 8 yards. He's going to bring up a 3rd and 2.
Gain of 8 brings up a 3rd and 2.
Well, you just look at the hole he's running through there. He got some big boys he's running behind there. Got some beef.
Fiske reminds me of running back from Monroe years ago, Blaine Einbach. He used to run through these holes that offensive linemen, they were about the size of these kids.
That's a blast from the past.
Well, Dan.
Cummins under center. Another handoff to Fiske, and he's going to.
Fiske tripped up by Caden Breon.
Yeah, Monroe used to break our hearts years ago. They broke our hearts on homecoming. I think they beat us 56-0. They were up on us, I think, 42.
We have an injury on the field. Well, we have a little bit of a break here. The Oregon High School is proud to have fans like you at tonight's exciting Panther football game. Let's hear it for the Oregon Panthers. Your friends, family could not make it to the game tonight. Let them know they can watch the game on the live stream on OCA Media or OCA Media's YouTube channel. Hey, listen, you don't find a better high school broadcast than the Oregon Panther High School football. The student section quite festive tonight. It must be red, white, and blue night. They got the stars and stripes and the American flags and the face paint. They're looking good down there.
No Statue of Liberty.
I think I saw a Statue of Liberty.
Oh, did you see a Statue of Liberty?
America. What?
Uncle Sam's? Was there any Uncle Sam's?
I don't know if I saw an Uncle Sam down there, but it's good to see the young man walk off the field. It'll be 1st and 10 from their own 41-yard line for the Milton Red Hawks. Cummins under center. Fiske getting a lot of work, and he's going to get some more work again here. And he's going to turn it upfield for about a 4-yard gain.
Fiske, again, just seeing the hole that the offensive line is giving him, and he's just hitting it.
Brings up a 2nd down for Milton.
Yeah, they're getting a lot of work over there on the left side of the Oregon's defense, running away from the side with Sam Pompowski, because tried to run a few plays toward Tim in the first half there, and kind of blew those up, double teaming him and running to the opposite side. And Cummins coming into the huddle for the play from the sideline. Clock ticking away. 2 minutes and 50 seconds left to go in the 3rd quarter. Cummins taking the snap and the quick pass. Oh! And a good hit there.
Cummins complete to Carson Vidic. Ian Torgerson there on the
Torgerson with the tackle there. I thought for a second there, I thought he was going to, with that hit, he was going to make him cough the ball. It got me a little excited over here.
Did you do the Jack Parkman
I was
shimmy?
Like, whoa! Cummins again with the snap and a handoff to Fiske. He's going to rumble forward for another 8 yards.
Fiske once again Caleb Klitzman there.
Fitzke's playing himself to be the player of the game. The Coca-Cola player of the game, Pepsi-Cola player of the game. This kid just does not stop.
He's having himself quite the night. Oh, he's smacking his calf there. I don't know if he's got a cramp. He might. He's probably pretty tired. We'll see if they give him a break here. Not really sure how deep the Red Hawks bench goes there for running backs, but I'm guessing not that deep if he's getting 99% of the carries. Again, the split back formation. Quick snap, handoff. Nope, the fake's a handoff. Oh, had him in the backfield. He's going to rumble down the sidelines for about a 15-yard gain.
Jake Cummins on the quarterback keeper.
Boy, I tell you what, Carstensen had him in the backfield. If you watch here, the fake fooled the cameraman too. But you saw him; he had a hand around the shoulder. You can't tackle a guy like that up around the shoulders, by grabbing him. You got to hit him low around the waist.
That sounded like a Black Widow motorcycle from Any Which Way But Loose, Any Which Way You Can. I'm busting out the old ones on you, Dan.
Counting the clock down. And just gets the snap off. And a handoff there to number 32. I'm going to have to look it up in my program here.
Dustin Dean.
Dustin Dean, no relation.
Dustin Dean on the carry for the Red Hawks, stopped by Caleb Klitzman. There's a flag on the play.
I was always told, Dan, never play poker with a guy that has two first names.
That is true. And it's going to be a hold. One of the few penalties we've seen tonight. We saw an unsportsmanlike earlier in the game against Milton. And a false start by the Panthers, but I think that's only like the third or fourth flag of the game. Going to back him up, and it's going to be.
Officials have indicated a holding offense on Milton.
Going to be 1st and 20. Yeah, 19.
Because of that penalty, it will remain first down.
And Cummins from the pistol, takes a quick snap, looking in the flat, and he's going to run it. And he's eaten up there. Oh, but he stayed on his feet. Boy, I tell you what, that kid's got some grit, a little grit and gumption.
Oregon's defense was just trying to pop that ball loose.
Well, I tell you, they were trying to rip it out of there. And sometimes, and it's a good spot. You watch him here, he scrambles, and he gets caught here by big number 71. He had a hold of him, and he tried to grab the ball, and he thought he was going to rip it on number 57. Everybody's trying to rip the ball out. And he managed to get himself an extra 5 or 6 yards after he got hit there. And they're going to let the clock run down for the third quarter of play. Well, there you have the first 3 quarters of play for this Oregon football game on the 12th day of September 2025. Your Oregon Panthers 6, Milton Red Hawks 21. Dan Dean here along with Darren Feller. You're watching a presentation of OCA Media Sports.
You okay?
Just I'm not used to all this talking here. I'm used to just chiming in. I'm not used to the play-by-play here.
Oh, you're doing a great job.
That's normally Kean's job. I just like to make the occasional pithy comments. Sometimes cheeky.
It's good being back in the booth with you.
It's a pleasure. We did the game last year.
Yeah, we did 2. Yeah, we did 2
games.
last
well,
year.
yes, 2 games last year.
And then the off season was lonely.
Yeah.
We drive by the high school.
Only 4 games this season.
Yeah.
Instead of 5. So there you see the student section over there, having a good time.
How many sleepovers do you think are happening tonight?
I don't know, but I just
you know, waking up in the morning, someone else's house, eating pancakes, French toast.
My niece sent me a picture of like 20 kids running around her in the stands and put, "It's chaos." I'm sorry, Ashley.
They're only kids once.
Here he goes. He's back. And Popowski. And he's got him in his grasp, and he's in there like a biting sow. Popowski dropping him in the backfield. That's going to be a big loss. Big defensive play.
Just stayed on the quarterback. Ripped him down.
That's going to be a loss of 13 on the play. I tell you, one of the few times he hasn't been double teamed there on the offensive line, and you can probably see why. He's got some speed, he's got agility. For a guy his size to be able to run down Cummins is impressive. 3rd and 24. Snap by Cummins here. He's going to roll back. He's shooting it deep. And, tried for Fitzke, and a nice play by, that looked like number 11 there, Caden Breon.
Charlie Fitzke, Caden Breon there to break it up. 3rd down, Milton.
That was a great breakup by number 11.
See, now we have a fourth and 24. And I think in the position you see here, you see him putting the arms up.
Correction, that's 4th down for the Red Hawks.
Breon coming out after that play on the side. Looks like his calf is cramping up.
Bananas.
A lot of that down. It's one of those nights where it's not hot enough where you know that you're sweating too much, you're not getting enough fluids, but it's not cold. I mean, it's like one of those nights where that can just kind of creep up on you. A lot of motion there for the Red Hawks. He's airing it out deep to the end zone. And, he picked it off, but it cost the Panthers 15 yards. But that's all right. That was a good interception there.
It looks good on the stat sheet.
That was Torgerson.
Cummins' pass is intercepted by number 21, Ian Torgerson.
Works out like a punt, essentially.
We have laundry on the field.
20-yard line after the turnover.
There's a penalty after the flag. You see the pass there. In that situation, you just want to knock her down on 4th down if the ball is on the other side of the 20. It's tough not to resist that urge to catch the ball there. Calling unsportsmanlike conduct against Milton, and that's going to, it's going to put the Panthers right back where they were going to be at the 35-yard line. So,
I think the penalty was on Oregon for the celebration. He spun the football after the INT.
Oh, well, you're, Interesting. Well, that's going to give the Panthers 1st and 10 from the 10. Which Weber doesn't look too happy about that. Well, I just talked. There hadn't been many penalty flags, and here we go. Pagels with the quick snap. He's going to roll out to the left, and he loses the ball. And Milton's going to come up with it. That's Ballard. He had the sack, the strip, and the recovery all in one. You watch him here. He hits the ball out of his hand, and then boop, falls right on it. That's a huge play for Milton.
The only chance Pagels had was to go down. But what can you do? Who do you think's getting the ball, Dan?
I'm going with Fitzke here. A handoff to Fitzke. And there's a handoff to Fitzke. And he's tripped up a little bit in the backfield and then brought down. Number 33 for the Panthers.
Fitzke.
Rydell.
And
Erfurt on the tackle on Rydell.
After a short gain, 2nd and goal.
Oregon's defense, just try to return the favor and punch that ball out if you can.
I'm almost guaranteeing a handoff to Fitzke here.
You got him on your fantasy?
No, but I mean, there it is. And there's a handoff to Fitzke. He's hit, and I don't know if he made it in or not. It's going to be close. Looks like they're calling him down at about the 1 foot line. Do they have the tush push in high school football?
I believe you can do that.
Oh.
You don't see it in college very much.
No. It's tough to execute. It's not as easy as people think, and a few teams do it well, like the Eagles.
It's like an art in Philly.
Yeah.
To be able to pull that off.
There we go with Cummins from the shotgun. Handoff to Fitzke. He's hit, and I think he went down. I don't think he made it in.
He's
That's
short.
going to be a 4th and goal. And I didn't see who upended him there. It was Breon that upended him there. Well, he came flying in out of nowhere and just literally I don't know if we have the instant replay on that, but he just upended him. He just came down just in the same spot that the ball started. So here we go again at the half-yard line. 4th and goal. And again, don't be so. I think they're going to fake it to Fritzke and a quarterback sneak by Cummins here. If I had to guess. And there's the fake, and there goes the quarterback sneak. Yep.
You called it.
Jake Cummins calls his own number and is into the end zone for a Milton touchdown.
Yeah, we were stacking it up in the middle there. I think they probably saw something there on the edge if they faked that on the fake, and then it would give him a chance to kind of scramble in around the end.
And Cummins, with his wheels, he can make that run.
All right, that was a big score for Milton there. The shortest drive of the night, 4 plays, 5 yards. Snaps down, kicks up, and good. With 8 minutes and 37 seconds left to go in the game, Milton 28, Oregon Panthers 6. The offense just really hasn't had a chance. Yeah, you see the instant replay there. Just kind of opened things up. Everybody jammed up the middle there again. And that was a good goal line stand by the Panthers defense there, the first 3 downs.
Oregon needs to get a nice return right here.
Well, Clay had a really nice return the last time, brought it back about 40 yards.
I think Weinert's going to want to put this one on the soccer field.
He's aiming for the middle school section over there.
Is he?
He's got quite a leg on him here. He's consistently kicked them all into the end zone. And that one down. Ooh. Was dropped at the 3, picked up by Clay. He's going to bring it. He'd make a cut back and going to bring that out to about the 16-yard line.
Clay on the return, Dustin Dean with the stop. Oregon will begin this drive at their own 16-yard line.
So what plans you got tomorrow, Dan?
I think I'm going to maybe watch the Badger game.
Watch the Badger game?
Yeah.
11 a.m. kickoff. Did you know, I do have some trivia after this play.
All right. And Pagels with the snap. Rolling out. Hits his man on the sideline there.
This is Wisconsin's second only time playing in Alabama. Do you know
Ever.
Do you know the first time they played?
In the 40s?
It was in the mid-'80s.
Yeah, mid-'80s.
And it was the Hall of Fame Bowl.
Oh.
Under Coach Dave McClain in Birmingham, Alabama, and they lost because of a botched field goal attempt.
Huh.
Yeah.
Boy, I tell you what, that is some Badger trivia. Pagels with the snap here, looking for It was looking for Mankiewski out on the outside, out of the backfield there, just out of his hands.
Third down.
Going to be 3rd and 4. I'll call it 3.5. Panthers getting the play from the sideline. Evans spread out wide to the right. Right in the slot. Pagel's looking for both of those guys over there. He's rolling around to the left. He's going to scramble for the first down and more. He's going to be out right at about the 39-yard line.
Nice run by Pagels.
But his scramble is good for an Oregon first down.
Should stop the clock.
You see him looking for somebody. Good coverage downfield by Milton, and he just tucks it. Heads up the sidelines to pick up that first down. A good run by Pagels there. Snap for Pagels here, rolling out to the left again. Ooh, almost loses the ball there. He's going to get about 4 yards out of bounds there.
Pagels around the left side, even Evan Jagosinski there for the tackle. Second down, Oregon.
Well, Milton doing a good job of providing some pressure on Pagels when he steps back into the pocket there. Having some of his more successful plays rolling out. Pagels takes the snap. He's going to scramble forward for about a yard there. Looked like he had Hermsdorf and Noland open there for a split second there. Just a little tentative on that throw.
Yeah, I've been kind of spot shadowing Hermsdorf, and Milton's doing a good job with their defensive backs and all the safety help on him. Oregon looking to convert on this third down play.
He's going to be stood up at the line of scrimmage there. That's going to bring up 4th and 4, a long 4. Opry Adolph checking in. Looks like Pagels back. He's scrambling, looking for a man down the field. And just comes up a little bit short on the throw.
I think he could have ran that. I think he could have
probably could have picked up the first down.
Yeah.
He had his man open, but he just kind of short-armed it to him there. Sometimes a guy is pretty wide open like that, and it's almost too open.
Yeah. That's a hard throw for the quarterback to make.
He's in full stride, running in full speed to be accurate on that. Can be difficult. Going to bring the Oregon defense back out on the field. Just a little over 6.5 minutes left in the game here. And a handoff again to who else but Fitzke. He's going to get 5 on the play.
I bet you Fitzke goes home tonight and probably lifts some weights, goes out for, 5-mile jog.
I'm guessing he's going home and taking a fistful of ibuprofen and drinking a gallon of Gatorade, but okay. He's taking some pretty good hits tonight. He's ran a lot. I mean, a lot. He's got to have upwards of 20-plus carries already. Pass out of the backfield. He's got a man wide open. He's going to turn up the side. We're going to have a block in the back there.
Completes to Max Grady.
Looks like that play is going to come back.
Yeah.
There is a flag on the play.
It's a spot foul. Should put the ball essentially back where, right at about the 40, about a yard back. Can't do that right in front of the official. There's one defender out of that corner. You're that wide receiver. You push him down from behind, you're going to get called 99 out of 100 times.
Signal is for a hold on the Red Hawks. Down will remain second down.
Yeah, it'll be 2nd and 6 here again. Commons in the gun. Pitsky in the backfield. Fake to Fitzke. He's going to tuck it himself. And a nice tackle in the open field there. Came up just short of the first down, I believe. I believe that's number 86 for the Panthers. I believe that's Clay, who's been doing the majority of the kicking. Oh, they're going to, wow. Pretty generous spot there. I thought he had him at the 39, a yard short of that. I thought he was going to bring up a 4th down. Either way you look at it, a nice open field tackle by Clay.
Yeah. Cummins took a shot.
It was a pretty generous spot. Pretty generous spot. Yeah, Cummins with the snap. Fake to Fitzke. Swings it to the outside here, and it looks like Grady again. He's going to get about 3 yards on the play.
Nick ends there for the tackle.
Max Grady, 5'8", 155. But he flies. He does have some wheels.
Oh, we got Dean in the backfield this time. And a fake to Dean. Swing it to the outside to Grady again. And he's going to make the corner and forced out of bound by Clay.
Cummins finds Max Grady on the other sideline. Darren Clay there for the stop. First down, Red Hawks.
Milton tonight, offensively, defensively, solid performance. They have key players.
I mean, they're a legit team in the Badger Large. So they're gonna go 2-0 in conference here, and they're gonna go, 4-0 on the season. Snap by Cummins again, another quick pass. He's going to get about 6 on the play. Yeah, it looked like Biddick there.
Cummins, when he throws, he's got a tight ball.
He does. He's got a good arm. He can scramble well. And he's got like I said, they've got some size on that offensive line. You normally only see that in Wanakee or somewhere like that.
Yeah.
But Milton's got some big boys up front there. A snap, a fake. Cummins, he's going to swing it to the outside. I'm going to call that incomplete.
Cummins pass incomplete. Max Grady, the closest receiver.
Well, 4 minutes, 33 seconds left to go in the game here. 3rd down and 6.
Milton just probably wants to keep that clock rolling.
Most definitely. They're going to fake it. Oh, sorry, I didn't fake it. It's a handoff to... I didn't catch the number there. It's a new guy. Somebody new. I'm just used to saying Fitzke the whole night, but that was definitely not him. That looked like Tyler Trigham. Number 29.
Fitzke might just have gotten the rest of the night off.
Yeah, I'm thinking at this point, why take a chance of him getting hurt? You know, he was already cramping up a little bit, last series. You know, he's your workhorse there. Let the other guys, get some work. You've got a 3-touchdown lead. You're in the red zone. 4 minutes left to go in the game. Oop, pass gets knocked down there at the line of scrimmage. Didn't see who got a hand on that, but that's a good 4th down stop.
And the ball turns over on downs to the Panthers.
Oregon will take over on downs. What else you got going on tomorrow, Dan?
Not a whole lot. How about a shout out to our crew down there? Camera operators Jim Bach and Ben Baker, Miles Tomlin, Adeline Rainey on graphics. Josiah, he's been doing the directing for this for quite some time. The chief bottle washer, Paul Zwicker, he's actually on a camera down there. Boy, that guy will do anything. And Oregon with a run right up the middle there.
OCA Media better than ABC Monday Night Football.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, okay.
Apariedo. I think it's Apariedo.
Apariedo.
I think that's the right way to say it, but you know what? I'll have it right for the next game, I promise.
Just say it like 5, 6, 7, 8 times before you jump in the booth.
Man in motion. Pagels with a handoff, and he stood up at the line of scrimmage. Be a loss of 1 on the play. Looked like Wright on the sweep.
And Ballard combined on the stop for Milton. 3rd down.
Going to bring up 3rd and 12, 11.
Oregon played hard in the first half, but Milton has some playmakers. They really do on offense.
Well, I tell you what, Fitzke, Cummins, and Weinert really, that trio really did some work on the Panthers tonight. We got a false start.
A little movement on the line.
It's going to back the Panthers up 5. We're up 3rd and about 18.
Still a lot of orange in the house. And you see what the Milton student section is doing?
Oh, they got their cell phones out there.
Yeah,
and they're,
they do.
Yeah. Pagels out in the stretch to right, and that's a nice play. He's going to turn it up the sidelines for about 25 yards. Nice play. Wright's got some wheels. He wasn't that far away from breaking that for a long, catch and run.
Nice throw, nice catch, right down the sideline. What do kids do after a football game, Dan? What do they do? High school kids now. What do they do? Go to Rockies? Is Rockies still open?
Rockies is still open. I saw somebody with some Rockies pizza the other day.
All right. Perkins. I think Perkins is still open.
I think they go to the Pizza Pit here in town, don't they?
Oh, Pizza Pit.
Pagel's rolling out, and he's taken down for back right at the line of scrimmage. Well, he had Noland open there. I don't think he saw him. He was on the opposite side of the field that he was rolling out from.
Gosh, back in the day, we used to go to Maria's Pizza and then eat there, and then we'd all walk to the football
I get
game.
into an argument with my my favorite one of my favorite nephews, Amos Odegaard.
Oh,
he claims Maria's Pizza is the best pizza in the world, and I beg to differ on that. I like me some Sugar River. I like me some Glass Nickel.
Okay.
I mean, here we go. Pegels with the quick handoff here. And up the middle, there goes number 34 for the Panthers, Opare Adolf. Ado. I think it's Ado.
Ado. You know, Amos does have the magic key to shut your water off, doesn't he?
I don't live in the village.
Oh,
so
okay.
I'm on a well.
You're on a well. Okay.
However, we can agree to disagree on the Maria's Pizza. And a quick handoff again for the Panthers. He's going to get about 4 yards. Ado. That kid's only a sophomore. He's got some. He runs with some power, and he's got some moves. Only going to get better over time. Might be the last play of the game here. Second down. Snap by Pagels. Looking for a man. Avoiding one tackler. Going deep to right and broken up. Yeah, nice. Blazer with a nice defensive play. Third down. 9 seconds left to go in the game.
Oregon's probably going to take a few days off, look at the film, make corrections, and just get back after it next Friday night.
Most definitely. And here comes the handoff to Adolf, and I think that's probably going to do it. And that's going to be the last play of the game. Well, it wasn't the outcome that we were looking for tonight, Darren. But the Panthers started off well, played a good first half of football, but just couldn't quite get the offense going in the second half here, and had some issues really containing Fitzke for Milton. He ran wild. We don't have a statistician up here in the booth tonight. His numbers would probably be quite impressive when we take a look at them. Come tomorrow morning. But the Panthers moved to 2-2 on the season, 0-2 in the Badger Large Conference. Milton moving to 4-0, 2-0 in the Badger Large Conference. We have an away game next week for the Panthers. We'll be back here with live television coverage on OCA Media on the 26th when we face the Wanakee here. But so a lot of football still to go here in the fall, and the Panthers, they got a lot of talent on that team, and we're looking for some good things moving forward on the season.
Yeah, just some corrections here and there offensively. It looked like Milton did a good job on Hermsdorf, not allowing him to catch the ball over the middle, and Oregon had some running game, but I think it's something that the coaches will work with the kids on and get them better and get them prepared for next week.
Yeah, once again, just a shout out to our OCA Media crew. Jim Bakken on the camera, Ben Baker, and Miles Tomlin on the cameras, Adeline Rainey on the graphics, Josiah, our fearless director down there, and Paul Zwicker. The guy does a little bit of everything. So
yeah,
just a big shout out to all those guys for putting together a top quality production here on OCA Media. So this is Dan Dean along with Darren Feller signing off. We're your Oregon Panthers 6, the Milton Red Hawks 28. And you've been watching a presentation of OCA Media Sports.
This exclusive OCA Media broadcast of Panther Sports is brought to you in partnership with these fine sponsors. The Village of Oregon, a great place to live, work, and play. The Oregon School District, actively building competency, character, culture, and community. The Oregon Athletic Booster Club, doing great things for all Panther sports. Your membership dues directly support our student athletes. Consider becoming a booster today. Oregon Area Cares Community Coalition, working to ensure a safer, more nurturing community for our young people to thrive. One Community Bank. Shackelford Heating and Cooling. Stoughton Health. And Wisco Industries. J.L. Richards Prime Meats and Catering. OCA Media sports broadcasts are made available free with the support of our local sponsors and community. To join our fine family of sponsors, email Paul at ocamedia.com. You can also donate directly at ocamedia.com/donate to help us continue to provide this service to our community.
Want to be a part of something great?
The Oregon Athletic Booster Club needs your help.
It means providing student athletes with positive experiences to help them succeed on and off the court.
Make sure I have the right gear and equipment I need to succeed.
Your donation will create a lasting impact in our community.
With your donations, you will help me in achieving my goals.
We need your support.
We are part of something great.